Hey everyone, Rathos here. This is going to be an updated tutorial on my how to put PS1 games from the disc onto your PSP or PC, whatever you decide to do. So yeah, I re-looked at it and it kind of doesn't show what I do anymore. Well, how I am now. So I thought I'd update it because then I could also show it a little better. So yeah, so here we are. Um, let's see what is it? Sorry, I'm a little tired at the moment. It's a little early in the morning. Well, kinda. So let's see, yeah, kinda. It's 11, but I haven't gone to sleep yet, so bear with me here. So, first things you're going to need is the image burn and the PSX to PSP. It doesn't matter what version. From what I can tell, they all worked. So let's see. So, we open your browser. Here's image burn. The links will be in the description. This is an updated link. This one's different from the other one, the older one. But all you have to do is click on this one. I would click on the Meter 7 because it comes from image burn. It doesn't matter which one you click on though. They all work. I've tested each one of them. So yeah. So it takes about a few seconds. It's only about 6 megabytes big, so it's not that long. And then you're going to want to also download the PSX to PSP. All you have to do is click the download button. It's going to bring up this. It skips the little sponsor for me because I have Ad Blocker Plus. As you can see right here, I have Ad Blocker Plus. So then you click that and download it. So that's all you have to do to get those. Each one will not take long. I believe this one's also like, no, this one's a megabyte, so this one need to take even less. Go away. So go close that. No longer need that open. So yeah, you get these. First you want to install the image burn. I don't actually have these installed anymore because this is a different computer from when I did this before, the original time. So actually I don't have any of this stuff installed, so I'll install it now. And you accept it, you install it, install, or next, and then it hits install, but whatever. And then it's gonna, I believe, a little bit past halfway, it's gonna ask you if you want to have it check for newer versions. Go ahead. And then instantly we'll open up this, thanking you for joining and everything. We don't need to run that right now. Now this, all you have to do is extract it to a folder because it's in separate folders. So extract it to one folder for it's more balanced. But we don't need that right now. So we're actually now going to open image burn. Okay, so when in image burn, you're going to click on, well, when you're trying to take it from a disk, you're going to click obviously from create image file from disk. Obviously you have to have your disk in at this point. I am actually going to rip Final Fantasy 7. This is the first disc. We're going to take it to, nah, we don't want to save it there. We want to save it on desktop. Normally I would save it there, but since we are doing so much tutorial, save here and save it as an image. You can save it as any of those, but I'd say you should probably save it as an image. So, there. And then all you have to do then is click this, and it will start ripping it. Okay, so, one other thing you should know. Well, actually no, there's not actually. Well, click eject tray if you know when it's done, and close the program if you want. If you're doing something like Final Fantasy 7 though, I would not close the program because you're going to need it for more than one disc. Because Final Fantasy 7 has 3 discs. So I'm going to actually pause for now and then rip all 3 discs, and then I'll be back with you all. Alright, now that we're done with that part, we say it's successful, it's going to do all that. It'll reject you don't need the disc anymore. I rejected all 3 of them. Maybe. Close that. The disc doesn't want to come out, but whatever. Oh, there it goes. Anyway, you see there's 3, 1, and 2. And these, like I said before, you don't need them. There's really no difference from anything if you don't have them. So you could actually delete those. Now they are ready if you want to use them and play them on your PC. we are fully ready and functional for your PC at the moment. And if you're using an emulator, I would recommend bring them as a bin type, but that's all up to you. So whatever works best for you. Because I know some people who it works best for when it's bin. I know some people who it works best for when it's image. But that's all up to you. How your experience? What do you think is working better? But we want to put on the PSP. Alright, so what we got to do is open this. Sorry about that little interruption. My phone went off. We're going to click on this. It's going to open this. We're going to click the theme one just because it looks fancier and it's a little quicker to use. Okay, here, well, first we need to go to this. Oops. Yeah. Then we go to, I believe it's in here. Yeah, there it is. Sorry, it's been a while since I've used this. Desktop. We go down to disk 1. Open. And then since it's a 3-disc thing, go and click on disk 2. I said 2. And then we're going to click on 2. Why won't it change things? We need 1. And then we need, it won't let me change the, why won't it let me change the second one? Alpha folder will be desktop. This wonderfully. Where'd it go? Why did it let me change shit though? Not that. Well, let me change it. Why not? Looks like I might have to use the other one. Because it's not letting me click on 2. Fine. I like using that one more though. Oh, I don't want to use that either. Let's go to classic mode, I guess. Go to disk 1. Alright, click on disk 2. And go down to 2. Disk 3. And disk 3. Okay, now all 3 are selected. We simply just have to go. See, this is it. I don't care. Okay, the output, you want to put it here. The desktop. Okay, so what we're only going to do, now what we want to do, well, you don't have to do this part, but you can if you want, is do the icon stuff. The icon image, I actually already previously made. So that, preview, as you see, it's now this, instead of a blank blue screen. The save will look the exact same thing. Then what we want to do is the background image, which we're going to use this one. And now the preview is this. Yeah, you could resize if you want to make it perfectly fit, but I don't really want to. Then there's the boot image if you want, which I guess I could put the same thing there. And then if you go to boot, it is now this. Save will be that. I actually cut off the PlayStation part because of this, so I didn't really change anything about it, as you can see, because here's the edited one and here's the non-edited one. I just removed the PlayStation part because it already has it in the actual icons, so yeah. You don't need none of this other stuff. Info, this thing is just showing, like, let's see, let's go to preview and show I can show. Right here, if you wanted to type like what the game's about or whatever, it would appear right here. Actually, I can probably show it. I could demonstrate that. I could put that there just for you guys to see it. See, puts it right here, little information thing. But we don't want that. Everything else, I usually just do this one, keep empty. Then once you have everything as you like it, you click the convert button. And it's going to start converting. It's going to tell you what it is here. The file won't be as big as all the files can bind, luckily, otherwise this would be a huge file. Wait, yeah, it'd be almost 2 gigs. It is a little bit over 1 gig of file size. So. But, oh, and don't forget to do this on the PSP. You have to have custom firmware. I almost forgot to mention that. Otherwise, it will say it's a invalid user, whatever. I know there's a way to remove that from the discs and stuff, when you, or the file when you put it into this, but I don't know how, and I'm not really gonna try. So yeah. No, this is like the only reason I have my PSP having custom firmware. It's always fun to be able to play the PS1 games anywhere, especially since a lot of them are still fun, like Final Fantasy 7. You know, 7 and 8 I still think are the best Final Fantasy games ever. The newer ones kind of suck, but that's just me. Well, I'm going to pause the video until it gets there. So yeah, see you all when this is all done. Alright, now that we're back, as you can see, it says it's done. It's 26% compressed. Close it, and it will appear in a folder. Obviously, it has to be in a folder to work, so it's instantly going to make a folder. We can actually rename it. We're going to rename it to Final Fantasy 7. Now I'll do it like they do for no reason. There. There. And it is complete. I mean, you could change that if you want instantly, but I was lazy in the little thing. I'll actually show you real quick. Actually, now that I think about it. Where is it? Okay, right here, when you put the title, all you have to do is change it, or here. It doesn't matter. It's simple. But that's all you have to do. Anyway, now that's done. We're gonna grab the PSP. PSP won't turn on for a second. Grab my USB cord real quick. Plug it in. Damn. Alright. Plug it in. There. Now let's see. Open it. Now we're gonna go to PSP, go under games. Have a lot of crap on here still apparently. Copy it on. And there we go. This is the turbo copy that came with my external drive. You see it's pretty big. It's a little small if you get it from the PlayStation store, but barely. So it's not really changing much. But yeah, it's gonna take about 5 minutes it looks like, so I'm gonna pause until it's done. Now that's been copied on to the PSP. You're obviously wanting to go over here and where is it? And eject it. Give me a second to enable Remote Joy. Okay, gotta reset the VSH for it to even notify it to change. Alright, now we're gonna go over here and we're gonna open it. Okay. Now as we go to game, go down. And there it is. It's gonna load, and there it is. And now we click on it. There's that. Sadly, the remote joy won't load the game. Sadly, but yeah. Because it won't load PSP games for PS2 one games for some reason. But yeah. One quick game. I don't understand why, but yeah, it doesn't let me. Well, it doesn't let anyone, from what I know. I don't know. We don't know why. Even if it's literally from the store, it won't let you for some reason. But there it is. Remember, this is an updated version of my other one, so yeah. Well, that's everything. I thought I would update it since it was all out of stock, but or all worn out and stuff. So anyway, have any comments? Need any help? Or leave comments. Need any help? Ask. Like, subscribe. If you have any other questions on how to do anything else, ask me and I'll try and figure it out. Or if I don't already know, because I'm pretty good at figuring stuff out. So yeah. Well, see you all next time, everyone.